Okay, so let's start with why I'm doing it. Um, I think brewing some craft beer is an extension of the modernist cuisine and the sous vide cooking and so on. So let's have a look at what we're going to do. We've got some empty Carlsberg bottles. They seem to be the strongest that I can find in Thailand. Over here we've got the sanitising. Somebody said making beer is 75% cleaning and 25% making beer. This is Star San, American product, which is phosphoric acid based. This is an iodine base, goes by several names, but it's really a Privo iodine. So I got these from our local hospital supply. You mix that up, 12 parts per million. I've got 4 containers, the normal brewing kit, and I've got some 20-litre containers to brew some ideas and to experiment. I've got my sous vide circulator, which I'll be using on small worts and boiling. I've got a 45 centimetre tank for the grains, and I've yet to put in the American temperature gauge, which will go in the side. Then there's an outlet, and then there's a stainless steel screen to drain the grains. Over here, I'm going to stick with American and Belgium type lagers, or German lagers. So here I've got malts from the UK. I've got some base malts that are whole from Germany. I've got some kit packs which you throw in, which are a mixture of malt, wheat and hop pellets. So they're a nice little addition to a simple brew. I've got the pH electrical conductivity and total dissolved solids meter, which I use in my aquaponics. A jet washer for the bottles, works very well, I'm told. This is electronic thermostat controlled to control the AC voltage to a hot plate, so you can accurately plus or minus 0.1 of a degree control everything. Over here we've got a refractor, which is very similar to the refractometer that I use for the gems. Behind it is a Hanna Instruments. This is also Hanna Instruments. Calcium test kit. I've also got a lot of other water parameters from the water chemistry of the aquaponics. We've got some flocking tablets. We've got the UK style, new to me, bottle capper. We've got several pallets of hops. We've got some American yeast, which has got activators, so there's liquid inside. We've got the Mangrove Jack's German yeasts, and we've got some American yeasts, and Bavarian and so on. Then we've got a range of German Pyrex glassware, which I bought at the hospital supply in Bangkok. We've got a proper beer hydrometer for specific gravity. We've got testers for temperature. We've got bottle fillers, and we've got auto siphons, and a couple of 1 litre flasks to brew up as starters for the yeast side of it. Over here we've got probably the best books. John Palmer, he'd have to be the messiah. Brewing classics. Water, I think, is water chemistry in brewing is a big subject, big book. Greg Hughes has got a book out from DK on the subject, and then of course umami. The reason for the umami is that once you start looking at these beers and the recipes, you can start to think of making a tom yum beer by adding ginger, coriander and lime or something like that. So there's going to be some ideas there, adding in maybe some vanilla. We've also got some grains that are whole grains and flakes. This is barley, this is wheat. Over here from Red Mill we've got 10-grain cereal. The idea is to roast these up and then add them to different beers, and that's what we've got the 2 other tanks for. So all in all, it's not a very expensive setup. Remember I said 75% cleaning, 25% making beer. I'll give you a report when I've got it set up. I've got a special stainless steel cabinet that's going to be part of the kitchen and dining area, so that it can be a display as well as making the beers, and let's hope that it turns out as exciting as some of the modernist cuisine. Catch you later.